Thanks for joining us here at Rose Quartz Mediumship for this June 2025 energy update. In the month of June, we have the summer solstice, and that is a time where we get to see the longest day of the year. And if you are familiar with the medicine wheel, then the summer solstice is solidly in the south, in the element of fire and in spirit. And this is a time where you see a lot of celebration, a lot of energy out, a lot of intensity, and it can be a really, really magnetic time of the year. And so I wanted to take a minute and talk about that energy inside of us. When I think about the energy of the South, of fire, of intensity, when everything is going right and we are magnetic, that for me happens when I'm in alignment, when I'm in deep contact with who I am, not who I've been told to be. Not who society or my family of origin or school or social media or anyone else told me to be. But when I'm in deep contact with who I am, the uniqueness of me, the uniqueness of how I move through the world. There is nobody else exactly like me, just like there's nobody exactly like you. And we need a world full of different frequencies. And I believe wholeheartedly that so many of us in childhood experienced trauma that created a sense of separation from ourselves, where we had the option of picking love or attachment from parental figures or people in our reality, or our authenticity. And when we're really little, we're always going to pick the attachment. We're going to pick the love. And what that means is that for many of us, we created a sense of separation or disconnect from our authenticity, from our uniqueness, from the essence of who we are. And for many of us, we have experienced that for so long that we've almost lost touch with who we are and what we like and what we want out of this human experience, the unique way that we want to move through the world. And I think that there's something really interesting about the South and about the summer solstice and about fire and magnetism that is really activating. And I think that when we end up in that magnetic alignment, when we are in the place where everything is falling into place and it's like, it doesn't matter what we touch, it turns into gold. That happens when we're in alignment. That happens when we're in deep connection with ourselves, when we're in deep connection with the uniqueness of who we are and the unique way that we move through the world. And if you're sitting here thinking, but I've lost touch with me, I just want to invite you to remember who you are. And for some people, that's a process of unlearning who they've been told that they should be. And if you're sitting here thinking, but I don't even know what I like anymore, that's how disconnected I feel from myself. Bring in curiosity, bring in play, try things. If you get invited to a place that you wouldn't normally go, go. Try foods that you wouldn't normally eat. Try activities or events that you wouldn't normally do. And just sit with them and see how it feels. Learn about this human experience. Learn about you. Learn about the uniqueness of who you are. Maybe you're going to cross paths with a person who's going to expand your mind. And it's going to allow you to access parts of yourself that you didn't even know were there. Maybe you're going to attend an event or an activity. You're going to try something new, and you're going to learn about who you are. And it's going to bring you into that place of alignment, of authenticity, of summer solstice, of the south, of the element of fire, passion, drive, magnetism, intensity. So here in the month of June, as we approach the summer solstice, I want you to sit for a couple of moments. Journal, meditate, take a walk with this question, take a shower with it, cook with it, however it is that you access your subconscious and you self-reflect the best. And for many of us, it includes nature. Take a moment and really ask yourself, what lights me up? What makes me excited? What brings out passion in me? What makes me feel alive? How much of my time am I doing that? And maybe you need to be spending more time doing that. This is the thing. I don't think you're going to get this human experience again. It's not a dress rehearsal. This life, this human experience is not a dress rehearsal. And none of us want to get to the end of it and wish we had done the thing. Wish we had chased the dream, wish that we'd leaned into the desire, wish that we'd leaned into our authenticity and our uniqueness. And so now is the time, right now, because it's never going to feel like it's the right time. But right now is the time for you to learn about you. Take a class, take a course, take a workshop. Learn about glass blowing. Learn about painting. Try pottery. Write a poem. Dance naked in the kitchen. Try food that you wouldn't normally try. Learn about who you are. Now is the time. Carve out the time. Prioritize you. We are all busy. But there's nothing more important than getting in deep contact with who you are. Because when you do that work, when you really dive into the uniqueness of who you are, it is going to make you magnetic. It's going to make you magnetic. And it's going to shift everything in your reality. When you are sitting in the unique frequency of who you are, the blessings that are meant for you, the people who are meant for you, they're going to find you. Because they are looking for the frequency of you, of the authentic you. And if you're sitting outside of that frequency, it makes it more difficult for them to find you. But when you solidly sit in the unique frequency of who you are, you will become magnetic. If you want to take a deeper dive into magnetism and manifesting through shifting frequency, then I'd love to have you join us for our Discovering Infinite Possibilities workshop in July. And if you're sitting here thinking, I want to take a deep dive into healing, then I'd love to invite you to our Virtual Healing Expo. There will be 17 speaking events held throughout that weekend. It's June 6th, 7th, and 8th. And there will be 17 unique speeches or presentations throughout the weekend. And when you purchase an all-access pass, which is only $99, or you can purchase an all-access pass with a replay of every single presentation, you get to watch 17 presentations on various different forms of healing from amazing, amazing individuals from all over the world. And so if you want to take a deep dive into healing, into getting in deep contact with the authenticity and the uniqueness inside of you, then that weekend is going to blow your mind. And if you can't make it live, we'll be recording every single presentation, and you can capture the replay if you purchase the pass with the replay. And if you're sitting here thinking, I want it all, I want all the things, then check out our summer bundle. That includes the Virtual Healing Expo with the replay. It includes our trauma and healing addiction workshop, which starts in June. And it includes the Discovering Infinite Possibilities workshop that starts in July. And I would love to have you along with us for the ride of healing this summer. So however it is that you are going to celebrate summer solstice, I hope that you make yourself part of that celebration. I hope that you carve out time to be with and celebrate the amazing human who you are. And I hope that you prioritize being in deep connection with you. Because that's the energy of the South. It's the energy of summer solstice. It's the energy of fire, passion, magnetism, and spirit. And I hope you have a beautiful month of June and summer solstice. And hopefully we'll see you at some of the events that we have this summer.